right, so let's look at how we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the distance between 2 points. So point J is located at -4, -6, and point K is located at 4, 4 on the coordinate grid. Which measurement is closest to the distance between point J and point K in units? All right, so our unit is just one of our boxes on the graph. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plot these ordered pairs. So we have point J is located where x is -4 and y is -6. So let's put a point there. And then K is located where x is 4 and y is 4. All right, so the way we're going to find the distance between point J and point K is we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. Now, when we're talking about the distance, we are not talking about slope. All right, slope is how steep a line is. We're talking about how far apart these two are. So we're going to draw a right triangle. So we're going to count how many spaces we have to go up, and that will be the length of one leg, and then we're going to have to count how many spaces we go over. So from -6 up to 4, we have to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spaces. So we will label that with 10. And then from -4 to 4, we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. All right, so it's not perfect, but it's close enough to resemble a right triangle. So we know that the side opposite of the right angle would be the hypotenuse. So we're going to label that with side C. A and B, remember, it doesn't really matter which side we use for which. I'm going to make 8B and 10A. All right, so now that I've drawn this, I need to go ahead and write out my formula. So the formula for the Pythagorean theorem is going to be a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we have a is 10, so 10 squared plus b squared, which is 8, equals c squared. So we have 10 squared is 100 plus 64, which is 8 squared, equals c squared. So we continue simplifying by adding 100 plus 64. So that equals c squared. Now our most important final step, we do have to find the square root of both sides. So using Desmos, we can establish that the square root of 164 is 12.806. So for rounding to the nearest unit, that would be closest to 13. All right, which that answer we can verify. Remember, C is supposed to be the longest side, which it would be greater than 10 and greater than 8, so it is a reasonable answer. Based on that same premise, we could eliminate F and J, as those are less than 10 and 8, and we are left with our answer. So that is how we find the distance between 2 points on the coordinate plane.